everyone, you are watching the Bharat and I am Divya presenting today's news bulletin. Let's start with some important headline first. ISRO launches SSLV mission carrying Azadi Sat built by 750 girls student of Andhra's government school. Italian army detonates World War II bomb found in Drive Up River. PV Sindhu storm into final to battle it out for Madin gold at Commonwealth Game. Bus fall into George Everest on Mussoorie Dehradun Road, 25 injured and 1 serious. Now news in details. Indian Space Research Organisation on Sunday launched the Small Satellite Launch Vehicles Developmental Flight First SSLV-D1 from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharkota in Andhra Pradesh. The rocket is 34 meters tall and weighs 120 tons. It is carrying Azadi Sat, which is built by girls students. The countdown for the rocket launch began at 2:26 a.m. local time on Sunday. According to ISRO, SSLV will place satellite EOS-2 and Azadi Sat into low Earth orbit. ISRO said the Azadi Sat has been built by 750 girl students from 75 government schools in rural areas across the nation under the Space Kit India initiative. On Sunday, August 7, the Italian army detonated a World War II bomb that had been found in the lower water after the Po, the nation's longest river, dried up. Italy, which has been expressing the worst drought in 70 years, declared a state of emergency last month for districts around the Po, which produced about a third of the nation's agriculture output. An old World War II bomb weighing 1,000 pounds were exploited by the army near the little northern village of Borgo Virgilio, which is close to Mantua. As many as 37 passengers and the driver and the conductor had a close as many as 37 passengers and the driver and the conductor had a close shave on Sunday, which the bus they were in veered off the road and fell into another road below. One of them is critical. A total of 25 persons were injured. One of them critical. The passenger included tourists from the Delhi, Rajasthan and UP. The incident occurred on Sunday afternoon near ITBP gate, around a kilometer from Gandhi Chowk. It was raining heavily and the Uttarakhand roadway was going from Mussoorie to Dehradun. Slipped on the road and landed on the private road of the ITBP, which run alongside the below the main road. In a tragic development, 11-year-old boy who was heading to participate in a Tiranga Yatra organized at the government inter-college died after getting hit by a truck on the Pithoragarh-Lohagarh National Highway in Uttarakhand, Champawat district on Saturday morning, the police said. Victim, a 5th standard student in a local government school, died on the spot. When these students were on their way to a government inter-college in Bapru, a parcel delivery entry truck on its way to Pithoragarh ran over to victim, which he was trying to cross the road in the Champawat. The incident took place around 7:30 a.m. J.S. Chauhan, station house officer of Lohaghat, said. Last week was quite dramatic as Colombo careful balance ties with China while placating India's concern over the visit of the Chinese spy vessel Yuan Wang 5. The vessel was expected to dock the Hambantota port on August 11, but was deferred after India raised the matter with Sri Lanka over its security worries. Interestingly, on Thursday, Sri Lanka President Ranil Wickremesinghe reaffirmed the One China policy around the same time when the discussions were on about denying entry to the Chinese vessel. We'll be back after a short break.
ITM हमारा, इसमें बहती ज्ञान की गंगा है, इसमें रहती प्रेम की यमुना है, सिद्धांतों का उच्च हिमालय है, भक्ति सिखाता एक तिरंगा है, गुरुकुल जैसा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा, सच्चे सपनों सा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा, ITM हमारा, ये इंस्टीट्यूट हमारा, सच्चे सपनों सा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा, ITM हमारा, ये इंस्टीट्यूट हमारा, सच्चे सपनों सा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा.
Welcome back to the Bharat. According to Indian Council of Medical Research, 2 monkeypox cases were detected among travelers returning from the UAE. The travelers were found to be carrying the monkeypox virus strain A2, which is related to the linkage of HMPXV1A, clade 3. The Indian Council of Medical Research National Institute of Virology said the skin lesions showed similarities with the West African clade. ICMR revealed that tests showed no trace of sexual contact. Rajya Sabha Chairman and Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu will be accorded a farewell in the Upper House on Monday with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other top leaders in attendance. According to media reporter, PM Modi will present a memento to Naidu and the publication covering his tenure as a Vice President and the Chairman of the Rajya Sabha will be released. The day will be culminated with a farewell dinner in the Lok Sabha. Union Minister R.K. Singh will take up the Energy Conservation Amendment Bill 2022 for consideration and passage in the lower house. A BJP MP in Rajasthan has alleged an attack by the mining mafia. The incident was reported from the Bharatpur district about 170 km from Jaipur. Ranjita Kohli, the BJP leader, said the attack took place after she tried to stop around 150 overloaded trucks. I saw about 150 trucks that were overloaded. I tried to stop them but they failed. She was quoted as saying, adding a stone was thrown at her car. She further said, they thought I was in the car and thus they pelted stone. I could have been killed. This is an attack on me but I won't be scared. Elders Paul led India's first historic 1-2 finish in the men's triple jump at the Commonwealth Games as he won a rare gold medal in track and was followed by fellow Kerala athlete Abdullah Abubakar. Here on Sunday, Paul produced his best effort of 17.03 meter in his third attempt, while Abubakar was not behind much as he finished at 17.02 meter, which is managed in his fifth attempt. Indian shelter PV Sindhu remained on course to bag her maiden gold medal at Commonwealth Games after winning her semi-final clashes on Sunday, August 7, while Sindhu defeated Singapore's Yeo Jia Min 21-19, 21-17 in straight game. Sen earned a hard-fought 21-10, 18-21 and 21-16 with against Jia Hingto of Singapore. In the women's singles semi-final, Sindhu showcased her classes against Jia Min to beat her in a 49-minute contest to enter her second straight final at the Commonwealth Games. That's all for today. Thank you for watching the Bharat.